Boy, did I misunderstand this one. So some setup. Pam Bondi was the Attorney General when the Epstein files were supposed to be released, and they were only partially released, heavily redacted in some areas, victims' names not redacted in other areas. It was an absolute mess. Pam Bondi was the Attorney General when that happened. Todd Blanch, the current acting Attorney General, was the Deputy Attorney General when this happened, working just under Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi has since been fired or resigned, moved to another position, whatever. And Todd Blanch has been moved up to acting Attorney General. Recently, Pam Bondi gave a congressional testimony behind closed doors. And when I heard the members of Congress describe her testimony as that of a person throwing Todd Blanch, acting Attorney General Todd Blanch, under the bus, I thought that meant Pam Bondi was in that hearing basically saying, hey, I'm not Attorney General anymore. Take it up with the current acting Attorney General, Todd Blanch. No, that's not what she did. Apparently, she put all of the blame on Todd Blanch. She said that when she was the Attorney General and Todd Blanch was the Deputy Attorney General, he's the one that redacted those names. He's the one that didn't protect the victims' names. He's the one that didn't release all the files. It's all him, not me.
She continues to push all of the investigation and the blame on acting AG Todd Blanch. She said, and I quote, acting AG Blanch was managing the entire investigation, end quote. And what you're going to hear in that interview, and what she's saying here in her words and remarks, is that it was Todd Blanch, the current acting AG, that was leading the Epstein investigation. And quite frankly, all of the mistakes that we saw, the redactions, not protecting survivors, she continues to push that back onto the acting AG, Todd Blanch, who, by the way, was Donald Trump's former personal lawyer. I also personally asked the former AG 5 times and 5 different questions about her conversations with President Trump, whether he directed her at any given time on the Epstein files, what he knew, what he asked her to redact or not, and she refused to answer any questions about President Trump. In fact, she said that she would not speak or respond to any questions that had anything to do with President Trump. It's also interesting that sitting next to her is DOJ counsel, somebody that currently works for the Department of Justice, who on multiple occasions stepped in and told the former Attorney General that she was not going to answer those questions, especially when we ask questions of what the president directed her to do.
She is throwing Todd Blanch directly under the bus and still continuing to protect billionaire pedophiles. And that, MAGA, is why we don't give a fuck that she has cancer.